Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna just jump right into it because what I'm going to be doing now is making a vegetable soup for the cold winter months. And I wanted you to see how I started it. Here I have what we call a soup bunch, and that's the most of the vegetables I'm going to be using in this soup. It's we have we have cabbage, we have carrot, we have celery, we have corn, we have turnips, we have onion, and we also have a potato. Those are some of the vegetables I'm going to be using into my soup. And I need to show you how I cut them all up and make a good soup, a vegetable soup for the cold winter months. I have salt and pepper. I have tomato paste, but you could also use tomato sauce if you like. And these are little noodles that I put in there. They're really finely cut little noodles for it. It's called fennel, which is another name for vermicelli. And I have bay leaf and parsley or some other ingredients. And I may put a few other ingredients in there as I go along, but I didn't pull them out. I'm going to first start by peeling my carrots. I have 2 sticks of carrots. I have 1 stalk of corn, and I'm just going to break it in half. I'm not going to try to cut it down, but I'm going to break it in half and put it in my strainer. What I'll do is I'll peel all my vegetables first, and then I'm going to put them in a strainer and I'll wash them. And after I wash them, I'll take them out and I'll dice them into small pieces so that the soup will be full with vegetables in it. Guys, I decided to make this soup because my granddaughter's on vacation from school and she's been asking for soup for many days. But I thought about it. I said, that for people who live in climates that's really cold, this might be something that they would be interested in doing, to make a real hot bowl of vegetable soup and cozy up with a bowl of soup at home on cold days. Or if you're not feeling very well and you just want something very light to eat, vegetable soup is really good for you. A good thing to have when you're not feeling really well and want a heavy meal. You get a vegetable soup. So I decided to make this soup and just share the recipe with everyone. Now I'm going to just dice up all my vegetables, and you may see me rinse them off a little again, but I'm dicing up all my vegetables, and I have this knife, and most people might be looking at this and say, why is she using that little knife? Well, guys, I got a tendency when I use big, real sharp knives of cutting my finger. So I decided to use this little knife, which works really well for me. It gets the job done and it keeps my hand safe. So that's why you see me using a little knife like this instead of a big knife that cuts even faster. I just want to share with you this what they call soup bunch. It's a bunch of vegetables that was put together by the store, and it is a variety of things that you can use to make your soup. So I just wanted to share what's in it. It's a half a cabbage, it's 2 carrots, it's 2 celery sticks, it's green onions, it's a green pepper, it's regular onion, it's a turnip, a potato, and this parsley, which is what I'm cutting up right now. Those are the vegetables that are all in this bunch, and it makes for a very nice soup. Here I have my green beans, and after washing them, I don't have to cut them because just like they People call them snap beans, and really they do. They snap really easily, and so you don't have to really slice them with the knife. So what I'm doing now is just snapping them and putting them in the strainer. Here we are over at the pot, and I forgot to mention to you that I had my meat boiling on the stove in water before putting in the vegetables. Now you can use a lot of different type of meats. They usually said get a soup bone, and what it is beef meat with a bone in the middle of it. But here I decided I would like I have just one smoked turkey wing, and I put that in there and let it boil. I let it boil in the water to give the water the flavor before putting in my vegetables. And now I'm going to add all my vegetables in to this water, and I'll let them cook for about an hour just with the vegetables before putting in the tomato sauce or the pasta. So as you see, I just put half a stalk of corn into the pot, and I'm going to let all this cook down for about an hour before adding the second part of the ingredients. And here I'm putting my pepper and my salt in my soup. But I didn't measure it. I don't measure it with a measuring cup or anything. I just put it according to the amount I'd like in it. Some people like a lot of salt, some people like a little, and I'm not a person that puts a lot of salt. So I'll shake a little salt in, and if I need more salt at the end when it's all done, I'll taste it, and if it needs a little more salt, I will put it in. Now here I bought a 12-ounce can of tomato paste, but I usually use tomato sauce. But since I bought the paste, I'm only going to use a half a can because I don't need it to be really tomato tasting. I want it just mostly for the flavor and the color. So I put I put 6 ounces instead of the 12 ounce from the 12-ounce can. Okay, I'm going to let it cook for another maybe 45 minutes to an hour before I put my noodles in. And then when it's at a real heavy boil, I will put the noodles in, and it should be ready in about, say, 20 minutes after that. I'll give the noodles a time to cook into the soup, and then the soup will be ready. And here, I took a little sample to test to see if it needed extra salt, and it did. So I added just a little more salt to it, and I will add some pepper, and I don't know, just maybe some garlic powder, which I think I forgot to tell you earlier. And then the soup will be ready. I'll let it cook for a few minutes more, and it should be ready. Okay, guys, the soup is ready. I hope that someone, maybe living in a cold part of the country, may be able to use this recipe to make them some real hot vegetable soup that would just not only warm them up, but also very healthy. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and give me some comments. I'd love to hear what you think about this soup. May God bless you, and may God keep you.